Hi, I'm Erica Mickey, and I'm the Director of Mentoring and Advocacy with Chautauqua Striders.
I'm Richard Walter, Director of Academics with Chautauqua Striders.
In our mentoring program, we match students from 2nd through 12th grade with a caring adult volunteer, or sometimes even an older student, a peer mentor volunteer, who offers support, encouragement, and guidance to that student. They meet regularly, and them showing up week after week, even now if it's virtually or if it's in person, they're letting that student know that they're worth something, that they're valuable, and that somebody's willing to give them all their time and attention. We have amazing volunteers. We actually have one right now who's being honored as Mentor of the Year in the state of New York. So we're really excited about that, but all of our mentors are fabulous, and they not only give that weekly time, but they really go above and beyond. We've had a mentor who stayed at the hospital at night with his mentee because his mom, who's a single parent, had to work and rest. We've had mentors during this COVID crazy time who created this 3D puzzle and would mail pieces to their mentees so that they could put them together, and then they would have great discussions over it. Or mentors that would stand outside the mentee's window and talk to them that way because they couldn't be together. Or they'd come up with just impromptu walks or picnics, things like that they could do outside. But they're really making sure to keep that connection alive because they know it's so important. We had a student last year who was just really struggling in school. She just felt like she did not fit in, and it was really difficult for her. And having a mentor helped her realize that she was wonderful and unique in who she was, and that she was valuable. She had something to offer instead of just feeling like, oh, I'm different. Somebody being there for her and encouraging her just really built up her confidence and made such a difference in her life. We also had a student who just really struggled with school in general, and then especially once they had to do everything online, it was even more difficult. So we worked together with the academic team and finding a tutor, and the mentor would be on that student, texting, have you done your math yet?
Yeah.
Or
And I think on that end, I mean, ultimately, one of the things that came out of COVID in the last few months is that on the academics end, all of our programming was in person. We very quickly turned our main site program, which is supported by the United Way, into an online program. In the space of a week, we had 35 kids signed up for about 80 sessions a week, and that has grown. As we move forward, we're looking at having a blended offering, into the future. But with this particular student, the school district in question, they were having trouble getting hold of the family to even help the student. The only way they were able to get in touch with him and make sure he was getting his work done and getting things completed so he could pass into the next grade was through communication with Striders through the mentoring program and through the tutoring program. In terms of what we offer at main site, the program this year is going to be called On Track, and that is offering both in-person, socially distanced programming and also online programming as well, in small groups and one-to-one SAT preps, Regents preps, and we found that families are really appreciative of the flexible approach to our program that we've introduced in the last few months. It allows them to know and be comfortable in the fact that whatever happens with schools being open or closing, they can get help for their kids and keep their kids on track moving forward, no matter what happens.
I think right now students are feeling more disconnected than ever. They've been separated from their schools, their friends, their extended family for so long, and they are really craving, wanting that connection. But the other thing is adults are also feeling that way, and they are missing that connection, and meaningful relationships are so important, and that's why mentoring is it's the perfect program for such a time as this. And all of Striders programming, where we're matching kids with mentors, other adults, people to help them. They just need that little bit of support right now.
and parents as well, who all of a sudden are facing having to have more involvement in their child's education than they may be used to. Being able to come to Striders, getting advice and support from us is a valuable asset for the community moving forward.
For more information, you can go to our website, chautauquastriders.org.
Or you can call 716-488-2203.